So I'm sitting here visiting my brother's grave. I cleaned it up today. Sitting here having a beer. I usually buy 2 beers, one for me and one for him, and I dump it down on the ground for him and just kind of visit. And I talk to him about things in life and things I miss about him, things I wish he could have been here for. But it got me to thinking, how many people out there have plans for what happens to them after they pass away? I know Stephen knew that if he was buried here, people would come visit him, which I think he gets people coming and visit him. I know I do. I know my brother Scott does. I don't know if his friend, he has a lifelong friend, a best friend, that I don't know if he's been down here lately, but he used to come visit him. But I'm sitting there thinking about my situation. When Lori and I die, where are we going to be for our kids to come visit? Or is that even important to them? Lori and I have we're going to set up a appointment down at the cemetery to talk to them about arranging everything like her mom and dad did before they passed away. They had their urns picked out. They had a niche purchased. So it made it super easy for us when their time came to, get them situated and placed. And it super easy because it was all done in advance. So that's kind of one of the things that we're thinking. I've always been the kind of person that has not really cared about where my ashes are, where my body is after I pass away. But I do enjoy coming down here to visit my brother. This is just some time where I can come down here and share thoughts, and he just listens. He's not going to answer back. But, so I started thinking about my kids and my grandkids. How many generations do you think will come visit you? You can answer that in the comments if you want, but, once you get, you're buried, your kids will probably come visit you, or your siblings, and then maybe your grandkids. But then let's say your grandkids have kids, they don't know who you are. Would they come visit you, or would their parents make them come visit you? Would they have questions about who you are? See, that's one of the things why I always share so much on social media. I do a lot of video and pictures and this and that, because I want my kids and my grandkids to be able to answer questions if my grandkids have kids about who their grandpa was, or if my daughter just wants to hear my voice, or my son wants to hear my voice because they're having a bad day. I want them to be able to turn on a computer or their phones. You never know, by then it might be implanted in their heads, a chip, where they could play YouTube and hear my voice and see videos, or they could go through and save all these videos and put them on a thumb drive, and that way they can go back and watch them later and hear my voice. I know Lori has saved voicemails from her mom and dad that she has gone back and listened to quite a few times. And I think it gives her a sense of peace when she hears their voices. So I'm going to keep this video kind of short, but that's kind of gives an explanation of why I film so much and share so much on social media. So if you would like and subscribe to this, because I'll keep posting videos, and maybe it'll give you an idea or inspire you to do the same for your family when you're gone. Because it got to a point with my brother Stephen when he was gone that I was worried I was going to forget what his voice sounded like. Thank God we had some old videotapes, and so I saved those videotapes, and I do go back and watch them occasionally, and just to hear his voice and see his facial expressions, remembering his sense of humor. Those are the kind of things I want to leave for my kids. I don't know if you can call that a legacy or what, but I just want to leave something. So if down the road somebody says, who was Grandpa Schulte or your dad? Who was he? What was he? And who was he like? You know, what kind of sense of humor did he have? Was he a funny guy? Was he a mean person? Was he just, whatever? I just think it would be a good thing to leave for my kids, and hopefully it'll inspire you guys, anybody watching this, to think about the same thing. Leaving something for their kids, or, realizing that's might be one of the reasons people share so much on social media. Anyways, until the next video, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and eventually my kids might find this YouTube channel. I don't even think they know about it. I only have 13 subscribers, but I'm going to keep posting. And maybe I'll have more eventually. So, anyways, I appreciate everybody listening to me. It's a good place for me to vent. Thanks.